Hello everyone! Last time we done Quietus, which was cool. Slight disappointing, but as I said at the end of the video, I just went and done crops. I had quite a lot of seeds. I've planted 2 more trees, just because apparently all the trees are harvestable in fall, so, you know, whatever. In terms of backpack I have, I just consume it. It's food for the belly. Hi guys, who's doing up here?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started.
The key is to have fun with everything.
Fair enough. Right, I have exactly 6,000 griap. I think. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Cleful. Okay, so we're going for Cleful.
Bye bye.
We're building a pen. Hey, bud. So a Cleful pen is 5k. Oh, okay.
Please come again.
There's now 1,000, and then my next big harvest, I'll try and get the other pen. There we go. I have exactly no money, he says with a bizarre smile on his face. It's just like real life! Stash that. Anyway, I think today... Oh no. It's not. To Shatolla!
See you later.
Bye, buddy. Oops. Hold on, can I? Haha, nice. There she is! Hello there. Oh, you caught up with me. Well, couldn't just leave you alone. I knew you'd come for me. Mean you're going to stay with me until I'm finished? Thank you. Gives me some comfort. Came a long way by yourself. Yeah, about that. I asked a merchant friend of my dad's to bring me out here. They come to Shatolla for a bunch of work. A bunch for work. They said they'd take me back too, once I'm done. So you don't need to worry about that. Found any clues yet? Actually, I have no idea what to do next. My first time being somewhere that isn't the mayor, so I was kind of overwhelmed when I got here. Shatolla is such a wonderful town. The sea is beautiful and the ocean breeze feels so good. Hasn't changed a bit. Didn't you say you'd never been here before? Oh, why did I? This isn't the first time I've been here. I know this place. Been here before? Sorry, I'm pretty short myself actually, but I remembered now. Everything. I have to go. Come with me. Alright, now you're just being needlessly cryptic. My god, this quest will overshot. Hang on, more quest. Ugh, I just licked my beard balm off. Ugh, not nice. Not good. Some might even say stinky. Hello. Ah, besotted young woman. Love is just like being swept up by the ocean. Sometimes the waves are fierce, stormy, and other times calm and gentle. My heart caught in a whirlwind of emotions. Sounds rough, see ya. Yes, you were listening. You were saying it out loud. I'm in love with a wonderful man. He's stylish and handsome, and has this gloomy, mysterious air about him. Now you can tell who it is. Bartender? The one I long for is the bartender of this very tavern. All the young ladies come here to admire him. I'm one of them, but can you believe it? Sometimes he sneaks out of town all on his own. What's wrong with that? Can't you tell? It's a secret rendezvous. He's going out to meet his lover. I wish I was that girl. At least, I think that's what's happening. Don't know for sure. And you're kinda curious to know who the bartender's forbidden lover is? If only someone would go and find out. If only someone would go and find out. Why don't you just ask him? No way! But you could. You seem kinda friendly with him. Try asking people around town that know the bartender, or... Dude. Just... That's all I'm saying is... Hey buddy, still saying meep? Oh, hello youngin'. Hello youngin'. So you're trying to get some dirt on the bartender, are you? How about this? Get a real doozy for you. Bartender had only just arrived in Shatolla when... Hey, loudmouth. It's meant to be a secret. Oh yeah, oops. Again, forgetful and mention. Sorry kid, can't tell you more than that. Get involved with the bartender? You better watch out for that company. Should be fine. They probably don't get involved as long as you don't dig too deep. He's in the Thief Guild. Have anything you can buy? No. Oh, I really should have checked in Lethe for that as well. Bugger it. How much grade do I have? Oh, 0. I should have known that. I specifically spent all my money so I would remember. Hey, you have nice hair. Sir? Are you lost? Such sparkle, so pretty. With the shiny. What you doing, bud? You looking at shiny plum? Who's there? A human. Vuvuzelas. Time is very precious. Price is 2 million gomly to speak with Vuvuzela. You know pay, then you know talk. Now go away. We found it. We've got you now. Give us back our treasure. You can't go taking people's stuff. That's what thieves do. Vuvuzela doesn't need to listen to silly human rules. Everything in sea belongs to Vuvuzela. You don't play very fair. Give back what you stole. You want fight? Yes. Kick the thief Sahagin's butt. Vuvuzela, come, sovereign Sahagin. And you dare call him thief. All ocean will become your enemy. But right now, more humans than Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela retreats. Tell future generations about evil, dastardly humans. Bye-bye. Gotta stop that Sahagin. Can't let that fishy Sahagin off the cook now, can we? Hook rocks. You should know that. Let's go skill him about stealing. Towards Jade Forest. Alright. Bye guys. Sorry for running off. Excuse me. Just had to see something for myself. Sure does look like water. Maybe now. I used to live here when I was small, but with my real mum and dad. My parents and Nemea are not my real mum and dad. My real name isn't Cherry, it's Lynn. That's what you remember? Lost all my memories before. Now I know. I understand why I have this pendant. Why I always wanted to look for shells. Guess somehow I subconsciously knew it would help me recover my memories. How did you get amnesia? Everybody gets fucking amnesia in this game. There's one more place I'd like to go. Would you come with me? I'd like to visit my real parents' home. They haven't left town, and I'm sure they'll still be in the same house. I'm guessing the fact that you were adopted means they're dead. Not to be, you know, overly grim, but... Oh, for fuck's sake, there's quests everywhere. This is a house, my real home, where my parents live. Would you like me to knock for you? I want to do this myself. If you don't get ready quick, we're going to leave without you. No, don't hide. Ugh. My real mum and dad, they still live here. Mum and dad, wait for me! I want to go to the beach again. Again, but we just went. Lugly. Want to find more seashells. Must have a lot of fun picking shells with that visitor before. Okay, we can go tomorrow. Do you want to go after them? Nah, we can't do that. Girl looks so happy. Mum and Dad are clearly giving her a happy childhood. Come back to Nemea. The merchant will be waiting for me about now. No home for me here anymore. It's fine, really. Let's meet again under the observation deck. Guess that would be sort of a tragic circumstance, but I'm still of the mind. I guess it's easy for me to say who's not been adopted, but like it's the people that raise you that are your family, you know what I mean? Not necessarily the other way around. You want to know if the bartender goes out town sometimes? Yeah, actually, I did see him heading to the Jade Forest on his own once. Seemed weird, so I asked him where he was going. He avoided the question. Somehow, I never found out. Don't blame him though. Dourage. Most of us have a thing or two we keep quiet about. It's good. Bartender? Bit of a mystery. Last time I saw him he was at the beach, staring out to sea with this really sad look in his face. I went to ask him what's wrong and he says, "Don't end up like me." I feel he might have gotten into some shady business with the last landlord who was at the tavern. Guessing that's why he said that to me. Just can't say for sure though. Okay, he's obviously at somebody's grave. The bartender goes to Jade Forest. I don't really want to tell her because then she'll go to Jade Forest and then it'll be a whole thing, but whatever. Is that another quest there? Yeah, there's another quest on the pier. This one. Oh, well. You saw an omen on the beach? Are you sure you just weren't seeing things? I saw what I saw. It was an omen. Make no mistake. I'd like to know more. Some kind of omen enthusiast or something? Whatever, each their own I guess. Here's the deal, I saw an omen over by the beach a few days back. Pretty dark out on account of it being nighttime, but it was there. You could tell by its horrifying shape. What was it up to? No idea. Just stood there grumbling to himself. After a little while, it wandered off to who knows where. Remember what it said? Don't remember much, but mumbling about the Siren's village. Some impending crisis. What do you mean crisis? Is Shatolla in danger? I sure gums, we don't know nothing for sure. That's all I remember. You'll have to do your own detective work from here. Thank you for your time. Wouldn't say it was enough to go thanking me over. I'm going to call it a day and soothe my nerves with a pint or two. Inspect the Coral Shrine. Damn. This place properly opened up when I dipped my toes in the bloody Coral Shrine, didn't it? Let's go speak to the person whose name I've forgotten about the bartender. Was it Lynn? No, we're not even close. Lynn was the lassie for the anime. Well, what did you find out? Who is she? Secret lover. Still not sure if he has a lover. But he's going to the Jade Forest by himself, right? There's no doubt about it. Why else would a smart lad like him risk going to such a dangerous place? He's doing it for love. A forbidden love. Ah, it's not fair. I wish it was me. Shut up. I have to leave for a bit. Look after the tavern for me. Sure thing, boss. I do like his outfit. Can't believe it. He's leaving for the Jade Forest now. He's going to meet the person he loves. Can't stand by and let this happen. I have to go after him. I need to see it with my own eyes. Who it is that stole my love from me? Don't. It's dangerous to go along. Take me. Oops. Just gonna rubbing my face off the wall there. Yep, smells like drywall.
Other level. We're better off avoiding it.
Where is he? Oh, you following me here? There could be monsters out here. Couldn't help myself. Couldn't rest until I saw it with my own eyes. If you're brave enough to do that, that's different. Promise to listen to you from now on, so please help me find a bartender. Have you seen him by any chance? I'd be worried about the giant dude that's wandering on with a giant cleaver behind you. Well, got to start searching then. Wait, hide! Long time no see. You're looking well as always. So, do you have it? Here it is. Thank you. Sorry to keep troubling you with this. Don't worry, that's my job. See you again in a week's time. Did you see that? Looks like you gave him a letter. Don't care about the letter. It's really something to do with work. Why'd you have to come all the way here to do it, though? Just glad it wasn't a secret date. Whew. Really got me there. Such a meanie. That's what I like about him. I know that he hasn't been having a secret affair. Shall we go back to Shatolla? Wait! We can still catch him. We can go back to Shatolla together. Go ahead. See you later. Let's meet up again at the tavern. Looks like that girl's blasting off again. Come on, move.
I appreciate it.
That was a good workout.
Nice. Okay, and next, over there. Fishman. No way humans follow the Tiella this way. There he is! Get him! Blur! They still follow. Must remember to add stubborn to human section of Land Thing Encyclopedia. I would like to read that someday. Give us up, Sahagi. Give it back, our treasure. It's a dead end. Nowhere left to run. Terrible to chase Vuvuzela to dead end. You ran here on your own. Why'd you run the forest anyway? Wouldn't make more sense to go into the sea? Reason for that is deeper than ocean. Vuvuzela panicked and ran in the wrong direction. That's a hag and it's a head screwed on, right? Or what Mum and Dad said about saying mean things. Silence. Vuvuzela is formidable Sahagin. One day become sovereign Sahagin. A sovereign? Never heard of those. Son's born. Do you think he's more important than King Louis? I don't care. Just give us back our treasure, please. Ellie's right. You're not getting away this time, get it? Blah 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 blah. Human's right. Nowhere left to run. Take treasure. That wasn't so hard. Couldn't you have done that sooner? But wait. But first, the human led Vuvuzela escape. Don't trust humans not to thump Vuvuzela when handing over treasure, see? It's a slice of hugging. Human surprised. We'll let you escape. Vuvuzela like reasonable humans. Time to split the treasure. What kind of treasure is it? The fake kind? It's a fake. Nothing more than a grubby mud ball. I knew they were up to something. Vuvuzela cleverest. Well, for such easy trick, humans really are simple. You see Vuvuzela had head on wrong? Well, who has head wrong now? Who has wrong head now? Jeez. Ugh. Your trick does. Now Vuvuzela escape. This time Vuvuzela will go to sea, club. You have to catch him quick. Let's get back to Shatolla. This is a very dangerous place. It's ways of like no sense of self-preservation. Look, we're in the corner, we've got one of these giant douchebags that's
That
like,
enemy looks to be on another level.
we know for a fact kidnap Wayne's, you know what I mean? Lads, don't mind me, can't be bored dealing with you. That was the right fucking way. Aye, it's just awkward. Humans so slow. Sahagin. He's going into the sea. Vuvuzela wins. Shiny belongs to Vuvuzela. He's getting away. Blah 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 blah. Humans can find Vuvuzela at the home of Siren Settlement. But humans can't fall that far, no matter how stubborn. Blah 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 blah. Toast to the shiny. Cheers to Sovereign. Good bye forever. He's gone. Is it all over? Mention the Siren Settlement. Do you know the place? You telling me you went there with Mr. Heine once? That's so cool! Heine will probably let us go. Let's go see Heine right away. Yeah! Quests everywhere. This place is not good for ADHD. What the hell? Unless I can fall off that kind of jump up game. Screw you. Hello there. Guess it happens to the best of us. I was bound to get burnt playing with fire, falling for the charms of the bad guy. Got so wrapped up in it I didn't notice the person who was there for me all along. Life really is bittersweet. Bartender turned you down? No, that's not it. Just realised I've been clueless about someone's affection. Done so much for me. They put me first and came to my rescue, even though... Oh no. They loved me all this time and I was blind to it. You're already into someone else. You should know. Person who is in love with me. Yeah. Don't vibrate at me. Huh? Don't be shy. Killed me? Why'd you stick by me all this time? I had no choice. Didn't want you to die. But I like that bit. But I know what you really meant. Oh my gosh. We have no time to lose. We have to find a house. For our new life together. Fucking hell. And there she goes. Sorry, I haven't actually said anything yet. Sorry! So, anyway. I want to know what you think. Furnish a house, traditional Shatolla style, amnesia style, it's all the rage these days. You want to move to Argene? Oh my gosh, babe, you're spoiling me. I would love that. Moving up world. Better time to go than now. Argene, here I come. I hope you've got a lovely house ready for us. I've been waiting for you to join me, babe. Come dress warm, okay? Well, at least I got some money and some seeds. And apparently a new home in a place I've not been yet. You good, bud?
Welcome.
Yeah, he's good. Right, to what's his chuff's house? Heine. Okay. Home time. God, you get all sorts of goodies when you're firing about in a forest, don't you? What have I got that I actually don't care about? Maybe ship 3 of those, 6 of those, 5 of those. That's an ingredient. We'll ship 1. Ship as much as I can,
Take
you know.
care out there.
Shush. I'm literally coming back in. Hold your horses. What else have I got going on today? Oh, I didn't put anything in my juices. Whatever. Not important just now.
Welcome back.
Sleep is snooze time. $630 is better than nothing. For the sake.
Take care out there.
Yay, chicken pen. Now I need to go buy a chicken, but I don't think I can afford one yet. Sorry, Clough Owl. About keeping livestock. How's the pen I built for you? Proud of how it turned out. So I hope you use it for a long while. By the way, do you know what animal you want to keep in it yet? Connell the merchant set up business near Lethe selling Cafel and Willems. You should go and check out when you have time. Anyway, be around next time you need me. I need to meet with her again. Haven't been able to get that girl from Heaven's Egg out of my head since I got back to town. Guess this whole thing isn't over after all. Come to the egg. Yeah. Sorry for those calling you. Hope you'd come speak to me again. Isn't about being a head teacher this time. Still like your advice. Please meet me at the yard step, not the orphanage. Okay. Trying to find... Oh god. I've been agonizing every day, trying to find a suitable house for us here in Argene. You could join me here and look for a place together, you know? I don't mind. That reminds me, I heard whispers in the wind of some unsavory types turning up at the bartender's place. Is that true? If it is, you best do everything in your power to help them out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You seem to be getting on well. The renovator installed the full. Maintaining your crops and raising livestock is no mean feat, but I'm confident you can do it. I've provisioned you with some crop seeds. Thanks, bud. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Look at all this. I got so much I need to do. I can has a chicken. Can only buy one a day, but you can get an animal to produce by giving it feed. Make feed in the feed maker, place it in silos with the animal pens. The animals will eat every day. Increase the number of animal pens in your farm by purchasing. Increase the number of animal pens on your farm by purchasing more from the Connolly. Deal about livestock's too young to make produce. Raise them mobile longer by feeding them. I like to be prepared. It's probably just a case of like Stardew, you know, it's like 1 hay a day per animal, but again, being prepared. No harm in being prepared. Do you know what? No, instant regret. I shouldn't have done it. It's called Flappy. Hi, Flappy. Okay, so it's literally good for 30 days, as it is. And I have another 20 of it. Nice, okay. I now has Chimkin. Chimkin, good. Right, now we're ordered to tackle these fucking side quests in. So I'm obviously going to get more when I go to different places as well. Right, first things first, loyalty mission for a Nord Step. Oh, those are green now. Yeah, look, there's missions all over the shop. Sorted. I want to try it. Hey, you're not in Kilburn for very long, that's fine.
Now this one, I think we can handle. I think we can break.
Let's try.
Let's double down on them.
Nice. Fancied adventuring. I need to check that out. Anyway, this should be Krez's loyalty mission here. Hi, bud. Thanks for coming all the way out here. Not the library today. Bit hard to talk about this inside the orphanage. It's about a troubling rumour that I've been hearing recently about someone who's been going around senselessly attacking people in a nearby village. There haven't been any fatalities yet, but the person doing this is elusive and appears unexpectedly. Victims say she's a lady with long hair dressed in all black. Calls herself the Shadow Assassin. That sounds familiar. Uncanny, isn't it? Let me just put this out there before we continue. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. The person doing this is just using my name. Maybe someone took a prank too far. Some prank that is. Although I hope that's all it is. The thing that bothers me most is that she's not only using my name, but my likeness as well. She knows who I am, and given what she's doing, it's probably a stunt to lure me out. That's impossible. They don't know where I am. Hadn't heard anything from them all this time. What could they want now? Who are they? Obviously the people that trained her as an assassin. Sorry, forget what I said. Truth is, I still don't know who's behind all this. Can't just let it go on. Can't be coincidence that she chose the name Shadow Assassin. Babe, could you help me out? Help me find the person doing this? Yes'm. Leave her to continue. She might come and attack Nemea next. Don't want anyone in the orphanage getting in danger. One thing must not allow to happen. I won't let anyone, anything, interrupt the children's peace and happiness. Of course we'll help. Thank you. Now, going to go away and gather some information. We'll be back to you as soon as I find anything out. More critical hit. Alrighty, and there's a quest at the other end, so let me get there quick. Hello there! What's up with her? Normally she'd be back by now. Monsters lurking around here. You better off heading home. Yeah, thanks for the concern. I'm not moving from the spot, not until my little sister comes home anyway. She's been working in Shatolla for a few years now. It's been so long since she last came home. Thought we'd be back together now that all those kidnappings had Nemea I thought we'd be back together now that all those kidnappings that had Nemea railed up got resolved. She's the only sister I've got. So I want to be the first person she sees when she comes home. You've been coming out here every day? I still go home every so often. I won't spend as much time here as I can afford. But I'm worried. Can't remember how long it's been since she came home. She even sent a letter telling me she was coming back. Think something happened? Don't think the thought hasn't crossed my mind. I'm desperate to go find her myself. Can't simply just walk away from Nemea. I know where this is going. You're a traveller? I have a request. Need you to go to Shatolla and find my sister. You able to find her and ask her why she hasn't come home yet? That'd be a bonus. I'd be happy to help. My sister's name is Tiella. She's got the beauty of an angel. She's got the generics of a generic NPC. I have such an itchy nose. All of a sudden, what's going on? Oh, what the fuck? Well, it's just harvestables. I thought that was a quest hand in there. I was like, eh? More? I knew I had something for here. Oof. My stamina! It drains too fast. I wonder if one of the fairies gives me an upgrade like sprinting cost less or something, or belly stays full longer and regen stamina faster. Hey bud. No, I've been constantly harping on about leaving this town and going to the sea, but something about the scenery in the mare that calms me down. I know that's kinda strange. It's because this is your home. That reminds me, I never told you why I lost my memories. Guess you could call the cause something of a regular occurrence. We were travelling when our carriage was attacked by a monster, and I got separated from my parents. Next up my eyes, I was in a male orphanage. Must have been in pretty bad shape, which is probably what caused me to lose my memories. That's awful. Sure, my real parents believe I died in the attack. Monsters don't usually leave bodies to find after all. But you're alive. I know what you're thinking. Best to know I was alive, right? So, I'll go right. Lugly, I think her name was. Never in my wildest dream did I think I'd have a sister so pretty. They obviously moved on after my death. And have a new family, so everything's fine. You'd be a great sister to her. I'd like to keep this all a secret from my parents here in the May, if you don't mind. I want to talk to them about it when I know for sure what I want to do. Thanks for coming with me to Shatolla. I mean, it's not as if you're going to forget about your adoptive parents. They're still your parents to the core. I would hope. Maybe that's just me being, you know, chronic soft-A disease, but... Ooh, nectarine seeds. Oh, well, that's fine. I just send it to the box. That's handy. But yeah, I mean, it's not as if you're just automatically abandoning your other family. You're just letting your old family know, hi, I'm alive. I've had some problems with memory, but, you know, like, I was actually adopted. I've only just remembered where I'm from. If you guys want to hit up, I kind of seen the other day that he's had a daughter, but I was too shy to come and say. Maybe if you want to hook up, let me know. Maybe that's like overly elaborate, but like... And again, easy for me to say that's not been in this situation, but from a story writing point of view, it just seems like we need to drag this out to make more quest. Where is he? Is he not supposed to be here? Oh, 2 pods! Here we are. Hello. Beep. Sorry for calling you. Can't get Tiella out of my head. I obviously just grew another one and it's inherited the memories. Probably do us both some good to talk about it then. Can't find hide nor hair of her. Think she's deeper in? You came again. You must really want to see me. You're Tiella, right? I'm happy to see you, truly. No need to stare. I'll tell you whatever you need to know, Isel. So many questions, but first, you need to tell me who you are. You look and sound like her, but you're not Tiella, are you? You can't be. So it was you who killed her. Guess the jig's up. You got me. I'm not Tiella. I am, I guess you could call me Otella. It's called twins, or I don't know. No need to look so disappointed. Does my appearance really bother you that much? There's a reason to look like her, you know. Go on then, why'd you look like her? Because I'm just like her. Another biological unit created to control the dragons. They call me a backup, I guess. A backup? Exactly, which is why I look just like her. From the roots of my hair to the tips of my nails, every facet of me is an exact replica. I was made exactly in her image. So you're an artificial human. Oh, yuck. You don't have to say it like that. Though you're not completely wrong. I was born inside one of those cultivation pods, after all. You know, there used to be a lot more Tiellas back in the day. Besides you and Tiella herself. Yep. Everyone was decommissioned before we were ever used. You came out alright. I was due to be decommissioned like the others, but alas, Lady Luck was not on my side. What's that have to do with luck? Coincidentally, I was kept alive in a state of suspended animation. Thanks to you, I finally woke up. See, I was activated as a backup after Tiella died. You mean you woke up when I killed the giant dragon? Bingo! I was the unit in the best shape, so I ended up drawing the short straw. So here I am, with no essential dragons left to control. You're really not Tiella. Drawn dare from my memory recordings. But no, I'm not Tiella. I'm Otella. Do try to keep up, will you? Haven't figured it out already? I want to see Isel. By me. Tiella really liked you. You seem super important to her. Like, there are extremely vivid memories of you in Tiella's data, where there should be empty space. So it's hard not to be a little curious. The famous Isel who Tiella found to be so important. So you controlled the monsters to lead me here. People in town have been scared witless about this. Nobody was hurt, were they? I made sure of that. Nonetheless. What a shame. Still expect more from this meeting. Butterflies in the stomach, maybe? Ugh, too bad. Can only blame myself for setting my expectations too high. No use crying over spilt milk. That's how the saying goes, right? Wait a minute. What are you going to do now? Good question. What would you do if I told you? Tell me no, give me orders and tell me to behave? I think I'd much rather go ahead and do whatever I feel like doing. That's not what... Relax. First thing I'll do is clear out the dragons. I got what I wanted out of them anyway. See you later, Russell. You too, Beeb. It was interesting meeting you. Guess all we can do is trust what she says. Tiella said she would call off the dragons, which makes me feel like the issue is done and dusted. Guess we should be happy about that much. I don't feel very happy. Same. Still so much I don't understand. All I can do now is return to Nemea. Nothing left to investigate here. Ready to go? Thanks for your help once again. Nice, okay. So what other fucking quests I forgot? There's hundreds of them. Oh jeez. Shatolla Bar, Heine's Atelier, Coral Shrine. Okay. Everything's in... Shatolla, that's the name of the place I was trying to remember. God damn, let's clear my inventory. Boop, 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 boop. Look at all them lovely crops. I think the majority of them are 2-day harvests, so they'll actually be ready tomorrow. Or maybe just ship the... Oh, excuse me for hiccuping. Ship the whole lot of them at one go. See if I can take a drink to get rid of this stupid hiccup. You cereal. Another quest. Can't be away from the tavern too long. Here if you want to talk about it, bud. Well, Beeb, sorry I didn't see you there. Thinking how to handle a certain situation. The plaque that usually hung up in a wall there has gone missing. You had a plaque? Yeah, you probably never noticed it. Nothing fancy. It's important though. That plaque is our business license. It's alright for now, but I'm in trouble if I don't find it soon. Hopefully it was just a drunk customer who took it home by accident. You're a real nuisance if it got stolen. Just want to find it before word gets out. I have a huge favour to ask. Could you please look for the plaque for me? Go and look for it myself. Can't stay away from the tavern too long. Yeah, no problem. Could start by asking the customers. The person who took it might be under our noses. Let me know if you find anything. Another round? Searching for someone? Happy to help however I can. Her name is Marcella. Yeah, I know her. What is it to you? Never seen your face around here. Older brother Todd is worried about her. Brother asked you to come and find her? Well, sorry for butting in. Just looking out for her, you see? Brother's pretty worried. Nothing bad's happened to her that I know of. Maybe you should talk to her yourself. Usually working over by the pier around now. Heard you're looking for something? Checking around the beach. All sorts of things are always getting washed up there. Just the other day, weird statue got washed up there. Never seen anything like it. Nah, I don't think something like that would end up there. Unless someone dropped it in the sea or threw it on purpose. Wink wink, nudge nudge, that's probably what happened. Hello there. You gonna say, plaque? Don't know the plaque. Plaque? What's a plaque? Oh, someone stole it. They stole my money too. Got me again. Those. Yep, that word is a word. That is certainly a word that worded very wordily. Hello there. What you up to this time? Plaque doesn't ring any bells. Seen one before. Usually hung up in a corner. Think it's a license for this place. That sounds important. Do you know something about it? I see someone hovering around it a few days ago. Who was it again? Seen her face somewhere. Sorry, I can't remember. Hope you find the plate or whatever. Plaque. 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 It's called a plaque. I kind of... Where's my Connolly dolls? One of them in this town. How many do you have? I don't know. Nope, I need to talk to the bartender. I might as well do that while I'm here too. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Hello. Squeaky chair, shut up. Someone was loitering around it before. Well, I'd hate to accuse a customer, but that might be the person to look for. Check around the beach just in case. Shite. God, I need to get out of here before that song starts again. Start frothing at the mouth. I wonder if anything has been washed up. Doesn't look like anything's washed up. Hello, what you doing? You're a little bored. Looking for stuff too? Yeah. I always come here to look for shiny stones. Lots of nice shiny rocks end up here. Have you seen anything other than rocks? Nah, just rocks. Oh, is the thing you're looking for really shiny? Probably won't find it here. So I can take all the shiny stuff. They even took rocks from me that I found fair and square. Sahagi? Don't you believe me? Watch this. Sahagi will come any minute now. Is it Harvestella again? See? Hook, line, and sinker. If only we could eat them. Run, bro, run! Pretty stone. Bet that's what happened to your plaque too. Sagan probably took it down to the sea with them. Better get it back from them then. What do you mean? You have to find them in the sea first. Do you know where they live? Yeah. Should be able to get your thing back. I assume it is that, but well, it's worshipful tinking. Someone on the piers. That's the sister, I believe. It's like, oh, it's two. I was wondering what that was. There should be generic NPC. Oh my god, I've literally been doing quests with this person. Is it from frickin' Nemea? Hello, is there something I can help you with? Explain her older brother Todd was worried about her. Todd? Oh no. Marcella, who are you talking to? Yes, I guess I have something explaining to do. Something happened. I see now. Marcella's older brother is worried and asked you to come out and check up on her. Marcella, this is the first I've heard of you wanting to go home. Sorry, it was all my fault. Let's get on. I'm scared to tell Todd about my relationship with Haas. Marcella and I have been seeing each other for the past year. Mentioned her several times I'd like to meet her family, but you haven't told them anything about us, have you? Sorry. Todd, he's... to say protective of me would be an understatement. Kind of man who would refuse to let me marry. So that's why you changed the subject. Your brother's a freak. Still, this is my fault. Don't have the courage to face Todd and tell him the truth. Harvestella. You don't have to push yourself. I have to go back. Right enough to send a stranger to come and check on me. It's only right that I stop trying to run away from the situation. And I'm going with you. We'll confront your brother together as a couple. I'll escort you to the mayor. Last night I'll head home and pack our things. Meet us at the entrance to the Jade Forest and we'll travel to the mayor together. Jeebus. Well, the Wayne's quest can wait. I guess I'll get that one out of the way. Since the Wayne's quest is taking me into the actual dungeon I'm supposed to be fighting my way through. You know, when I'm not chronically distracted doing a million other things. What was this again? Oh. Just not like to be there, I guess. Rude. Like to clear the forest before it gets dark. Don't have to deal with any monsters. Don't you worry. Whatever happens, I'll be here to protect you. You guys make a cute couple. Yet we're at each other's throats when we first met. Teach you relentless when you first arrived in Shatolla. Don't forget the time I threw you into the sea. We were awful to one another. Imagine my surprise, me, a member of a vigilante corps, thrown into the sea like I'm nothing. Guess that wasn't very nice of me. Someone help me! Did you hear that? Someone's having trouble with a monster. You just settle right down. Where is your weapon? Come on, let's follow. I'm not leaving you yourself. Fucking liabilities. Just let you just there. That's fine. That does no damage, does it? That does, though. You gonna get eaten soon? Eek! Don't eat me! Todd? That's your brother? Can't die if I see Harvestella one last time. And I know, just shut up. You grab Todd, I'll kill the things. I don't even have that class equipped game. Come on now.
Let's get this over with.
Damn. All of the AoE. Spot where my allies are getting slowly but surely dotted to death. Todd, you fucking idiot. Harvestella, where are you? That's why I should have been asking you. What are you doing out here all on your own? You left so you wouldn't do this. I had to, I was worried about her. That's why you did something so fucking foolish. Sorry, Harvestella, ended up making you worry instead. At least it's safe now, eh? Things could have gone worse. I owe you a debt of gratitude. No idea who you are, though. Ah. Who are you? Why are you with my sister? How about we all head back to Shatolla? I'm struggling to keep my thoughts straight out here. Fucking dot damage happening at the side. You good, guys? Alright, let's get you out of here before you bleed out. Whee. Where where do you want me to go? Oh, up on the thing. I can't remember how to get up there. It's like a kind of weird curve around bench. Oh, is that up there? No. There's another one then. Shit. It's getting dark. Oh fuck, that's not the right way. You don't really need to make this fucking awkward. Hello. Where to start? So much you want to ask. First, I'd like to know why you never came back to the mayor. Yeah, that seems fair. No surprise they're both struggling to find the right words after such an awkward reunion. This whole situation is making me cringe. Trust neither of you will mind if I say something first. Haas? I don't mind, but still have no idea what your role to play in all this. Well, I'm here to ask for your blessing. May I have your permission to take Mycella as my bride? Well, that works. Did you just say bride? You don't hang around, huh? Good on you. Good on you. Figured there won't be as good a moment as now to say it. Todd, I feel the same way. Sort of hiding a relationship from you. But not because I felt ashamed of it or anything like that. Just too nervous to tell you. So I just kept running away from the situation. Please give us your blessing. You really do make a good couple. I've been wanting to say this from the moment I met you. Oh no. I want to thank you once again. I'm truly grateful for saving my life in Jade Forest. Could have done it on my own. Beeb was there and gave me the courage to face the challenge head on. Maybe, but in the end it was you that saved me. Glad myself found such a good man. Alright, I approve of your marriage. However, a few conditions. Don't worry, nothing too major. Condition number 1, you read to me 4 times a day. Condition 2, you and Haas pray every morning, facing my Condition 3, I moved to Shatolla, and of course my place listed right next to yours. What do you need the letters for then? But wait, condition 4. Free money? Free money! Ooh. I got some egg. They tested my patience. They gave me an egg. Oh, I got some fancy mushroom. Let's stosh. I have a smoker now.
Take care out there.
It's one of the recipes I got from all the farming. It's one of these doodads. Yes, I can have smoked egg. Once I get milk, I can get cheese grommet. Okay. That ought to do it. And I'm actually going to leave it for this one because it's fucking hour long again, Brian, you damn fool. Anyway, cheers for watching. Save complete. Good luck. Take it easy.